and away they go from that 1,000 metre mark. Rulership got out well towards the inside. Karangatang and Gobsmacked are there. Roll with the Punches is racing in the middle, and then Captain Highsights down the centre. Mover and Shakers towards the extreme outside. Then Magic Tattoo. Danilo Danilovic a few lengths off the leader as they go past the 600 metre marker. Grandstand side of the track is Mover and Shaker. Karangatang is there between them. Rulership is down the centre. They're being followed by Captain Hindsight, and then Roll with the Punches behind them. Gobsmack, they 2 or 3 lengths off the leader. Mover and Shaker and Rulership as they go past the final 250. It's Mover and Shaker in front from Rulership, who tries to battle on gamely, and those two now the last bit, then Captain Hindsight. But Rulership has got into the lead at the right time, and Rulership is going to take control. Rulership, Captain Hindsight, Mover and Shaker behind that, and Magic Tattoo. Have a look at the head-on replay, and you would have noticed that Rulership does jump from an inside stall in what was a small field, stayed down that lane for quite a long time, and then started looking for a bit of company, and so let me go and join them. Captain Hindsight does chase home in the end, does get second, just ahead of Mover and Shaker in third. So it'll be a popular result to the start of the pick 6 with number 8, Rulership.
Okay, so it's a popular start to that pick 6. It is the Tony Peter stable saddling the first and second, and of course the talking horse when I encountered a lot of people coming to the races today was Rulership, and is certainly not disappointed. Those colours have been around many a year, and of course I have to remember them because the owner is a certain Mr. Cecil Bates, but it is the rider that we're going to talk to, Calvin Abib. Calvin, I thought I was bad luck because you haven't been here, you were winning, and Thursday, one of those days where you had a few seconds, run out of berths, but you've got your winner.
Yes, 100%. Can't keep a good man down. And yeah, look, I just want to thank Tony and to his whole team for all the support that they give me. I can't thank them enough. And these horses come to the races fit and well, and definitely makes my job a lot easier.
Now, as far as the stable is concerned, and most Joburgers, you'd be the person who knows the horse best after Tony because you've ridden it on its 2 outings here. What sort of feel does it give you? Yeah,
listen, he's a lovely horse, very professional. He comes out running, but he's in a good rhythm, and he's not going the clappers. And when I picked him up 5 months ago, he sort of leveled up with Mover and Shaker, and I was still going well. When I gave him a smack, he gave me another kick, and yeah, it's just a lovely win from him. I thought it was very professional for him to win the way he did today, and yeah, with 54 in the back, I think he thought he was running loose.
I saw him down the middle, and then next thing you were quite close to Mover and Shaker. Was he looking for company?
Yes, 100%. I think he's a competitive horse, and he looks for the companions to just push him on. But yeah, lovely win from him today. As I say, I can't praise Tony and his team enough. Thank you so much, and to Mr. Bates, thank you for sending us the horse. And 2 from 2, I'm sure he's smiling.
Indeed. Now, you're not a man to be ignored. Good counsel, I know, is a horse that sticks out from the top of the head. Anything else you like for the rest of the afternoon? I know you are competitive.
Yes, look, I think Silent War in the main race. He's a lovely horse. Also, he's a game all trier, and he does his best, and he obviously hasn't done a thing wrong for us yet. So we're hoping he can continue to do that. And look, obviously it's a big field, but he's a competitive horse, and as you say, probably good counsel. Second run after the rest, he was a really good run. His first run, and he's been working well back at home, so expected a nice run from him.
Good to catch up, and hopefully it won't be the last time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Here's your bottle of champagne. All right, let's talk to the man. Tony, horses like this, I'm sure when you come to the races, must have a bit of pressure because a lot of us are already on them and we expect the win. How do you feel as a trainer and everybody's on it?
First of all, I'd just like to say it's so good to see you back on the course. I watched you growing up, and you're really one of the icons of the game, so it's so nice to see you back. It's so Thursday I wasn't well, I was watching you on TV, and it's just so nice you get that old vibe back of racing, so it's just so good to have you back.
Thank you so much.
Getting back to this horse, he's such a lovely horse. He really just wants to please. He puts everything into his work. He puts everything into his racing. He's an easy horse to train. Just a very big thanks to Mr. Gary and Mr. Cecil Bates, such gentlemen. They don't put any pressure on us. They love their racing. They're enthusiastic about the game. They've also been in before I was even born, so just so blessed to have gentlemen of this caliber in my yard. Just really thankful and grateful to them. They bred him as well, so it's even that more enjoyable for them. And then to Calvin, he had draw one. He rode a very intelligent race. He took his time to come over, so just a big thanks to Calvin. And my sponsors, Hopes and Dream Stud, big thanks and well done to them, as well as all the sponsors of today, World Sports Betting. They sponsor the main race, and I hope it's a cracker for them.
Right, just a couple more questions before you go. Street art, I was saying the weight may be a hindrance, but as far as Clyde is concerned, ability will always reign.
Yeah, the weight seemed to just find him out on his last race. He gets a heavy weight again. He's got to give quite a lot of weight all around. He's doing well at home. If the weight doesn't tell, he's a big runner. And both of my horses in the Grand Heritage mustn't be ignored. Street Art's in a good vein of form. Silent War's in a good rich vein of form at the moment. And Valdorcha looks like he seems to turn the corner at the right time. So he's got the draw. And if they can just both run two decent races, we'll be happy.
Onward, upward to you, Tony, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, so that is a bit of a contribution from the World Sports Betting. Is there anybody from the ownership? Mr. Leverton, would you like to come through and say a few words? Well, thanks for joining us, and a very good win indeed.
Yes, no, excellent. I'm glad for Cecil and Gary. I've known them for many, many years. Gary, I hope you're up in Australia. It's the middle of the night there, but you probably did stay up to watch the run. And just brilliant to have you in the yard, and a great horse that you've got coming. I think there's a lot to look forward to with this horse in the yard.
Well, 2 out of 2 since moving to the Highveld can't be too bad.
Yeah, it's my trainer, Tony Peter. What can I say? I'm not going to say any more because I'll get myself into trouble.
No. All I can say is you're a stalwart of the stable, and a long way you continue to support the stable and racing as a whole.
Listen, Tony's doing an unbelievable job. He's only been training for a short period, and he's turning out the winners left, right and centre.
And you, thank you for joining us, Mr. Lepton. Thank you.
Camera, can I grab yours up?
All right, we're just awaiting the prize giving to take place. We've got one of our sponsors, in fact, the sponsor and the spokesman for the sponsorship. Maybe we'll actually get a word with him after the main race. I think that he's still got a few things to do, a lot of clients to entertain. And, of course, that is Steve Carrion. But thanks very much to Tony and those kind words that he expressed. And, of course, Calvin Abib, Ian Leverton, on behalf of the ownership, that is Mr. Gary and Mr. Cecil Bates. Right, of course, last but not least, and it would be foolish of me not to have even, it's actually foolish of me not to have spoken to the man, the driving force behind the well-being of the winner of race number 4, and that is the groom. I didn't get the name of the groom from Tony, which again is remiss of me, but I do apologize, and I will chase that up and give him his mention as we preview race number 5. So apologies for that. It is looking ahead to race 5, the first leg of that carryover jackpot, rather, 250,000 Rand is a carryover. I say $1.5 million now. It will be the pool. Well done to all the connections of the winner of race number 4, and that is the Rulership.